In this video, I want to show you one of the most overlooked strategies in Amazon in order to increase sales and improve our ranking. So first of all, I want to show you a case study of one of our brands. And you can see here in the business report that sales are steadily growing. January is one of the lowest season, but we can see that actually we still have more sales than last year. And this account is absolutely crushing it. We can see in Scale Insight the same. The last 14 days, we had 15% tacos, all more than $250,000. And I want to show you one product that we absolutely crushed it and what we did. So first of all, if we are looking at data dive, we can see that we already at the top position at most of our keywords. Now, you probably know that if you are at the top position in most of the keywords that you already have, it's very hard to gain more and more sales because as you're bidding harder and harder, you're probably starting to cannibalizing more and more your sales. So if you're already at the same situation, there's actually a better way to increase sales and to grow your visibility. And I'm talking about the frequently bought together section in Amazon. Now, what is the frequently bought together and where we can see it? Let's check it out. So I entered to one of the best selling products in the kitchen, cutting boards. And if we are scrolling down the page, we can see this section. Frequently bought together. Now, this section is usually not sponsored. Usually you can see there are 2 to 3 products, which the first one will be always your own product. And this is the section where Amazon say, okay, usually people are buying your products, they are also buying this or that product, and you probably want to buy them together. And this is an amazing place that we can actually leverage and make sure we are always there. So what we did, you already saw the data dive and you saw that we already at the top position for all of our keywords. So what we did, we went through all of our competitors and went to the frequently bought together and started to dig and dive and see what are the products that actually people buying with us. So for example, the cutting board. We can see that people who buy the cutting board probably will buy also the knife set. Now, sometimes the products is too different. For example, in this cutting board, I found out that people also buying oil. So probably if you will bid oil and put the ad of the cutting board, you probably won't get anything because it's two different category. But for example, the cutting board rack is an amazing idea. And if we can take the best sellers of cutting board rack and put them as sponsor product targeting, we can first gain more sales, but second, we can feature ourselves more and more here. And this is the trick. So if we will go to the campaign manager, so all the campaigns here are blurred for obviously reasons, but if I'm searching frequently bought together FBT, you can see that we have tons of campaigns. So basically we found each similar niche that is complementary to our own product and took the top 10 sellers and started to bid on them. Now, because we already have the leverage of being the top seller and we already getting lots of sales, we started to get lots of sales from the frequently bought together. Now, you probably will say the ACOS is high. We can see that some campaigns also have low ACOS, but the most important thing is that we now featured in so many similar niches that it's getting harder and harder for our competition to compete with us. If we will enter to our own product, we can actually see that we are at position 1 at the past 3 months and we are no one even getting close to us. And again, it's not only because the keyword that we are bidding on. We can see that actually in the Scale Insight, the tacos is fairly low, but we're getting more and more visibility. So what you can do, again, if this is your product, for example, cutting board, and you're going down to the frequently bought together, you can see that the cutting board rack is something that people buying. So you can click on this, go to the top sellers and start to bid, start with a low bid on the top 10 cutting board racks and see if you're getting sales and also check if you're starting to be featured here in the frequently bought together. So you can see here, it's an amazing example. I click on the cutting board rack and I can see the bamboo cutting board. So if I would have been the bamboo cutting board, I will start to bid on more and more cutting board racks to make sure all the people that buying the cutting board rack already see myself. Another tip is that we can actually go to our competition. So for example, let's click on this one. So this is the competition. We can see that people buying our competition with also the knives. So we can actually click on the knives and check what people buying with those knives, but also take the top 10 similar products and start bid on them. And in this way, you will start to have more and more groups. You will have the rack group campaigns, you will have the knife group campaign. Some of them will perform better, some of them will perform worse, and you can close them. But in this way, more and more people will see you in the frequently bought together, and in this way you can actually leverage this. So even though it's not sponsored place, you can definitely use sponsored products in order to feature them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comment if you use this method and if it worked for your product. If you have more ideas or more questions, please let me know below and I will create more videos. Thank you so much, and I hope you will crush it.